The world is packed with fuel myths that drivers swear by, and their wallets suffer for it. From topping off the tank to pouring in miracle fuel additives, there's a mountain of so-called fuel-saving tricks that do nothing but drain your wallet and damage your engine. These myths get passed down like car gospel at gas stations, garages, and even in online forums. But how many of them are actually true? In this video, we're busting the most common fuel myths using real facts, modern car science, and a dose of common sense. So buckle up, because myth number 7 will surprise even the most seasoned drivers. Let's dive in. Myth number 1, premium fuel is better for all engines. This is probably the most expensive myth on the list. People assume that premium means better, like it's a high-performance energy drink for your car. However, premium fuel simply has a higher octane rating, which helps to prevent engine knocking in turbocharged or high-performance engines. If your owner's manual doesn't specifically call for premium, you're literally burning money. If your car is designed for regular 87 octane, pumping in 91 or 93 won't improve acceleration, fuel economy, or engine health. In fact, some studies show zero difference in efficiency or lifespan when using premium in non-premium engines. So unless it's required or recommended, skip the upsell. Myth number 2, fuel additives clean your engine like new. Like new, many over-the-counter fuel additives promise to clean your fuel system, increase power, or boost your miles per gallon. But here's the harsh truth. Most of these additives won't make your engine sparkle like new, and some could actually cause more harm than good. While some professional-grade additives used by mechanics can help dissolve mild carbon buildup in your injectors or valves, especially in older engines with high mileage. If your engine is well maintained and you're already using quality fuel, these additives are often redundant at best. In fact, modern fuel is already engineered with cleaning agents, so adding more is usually like putting ketchup on spaghetti. Myth number 3, overinflated tires improve fuel efficiency. This myth is surprisingly popular among drivers chasing better MPG numbers. The logic: less tire touching the road means less rolling resistance, which means better fuel economy. Sounds smart, right? And technically, yes, overinflated tires reduce rolling resistance a bit, which might give you a tiny bump in fuel efficiency. But that's where the benefits end and the risks begin. Overinflated tires compromise your traction, braking performance, and ride comfort. It can lead to dangerous driving conditions, especially in wet or slippery weather. It also causes uneven tire wear, especially down the center tread, which shortens tire life and could lead to blowouts. Fuel efficiency isn't just about how fast you roll. It's also about safety and control. Stick to the manufacturer's recommended PSI listed on your driver's side door frame or owner's manual. Myth number 4, air conditioning wastes more fuel than open windows. This is partially true, but often misunderstood. At low speeds like city driving, using the AC does consume extra fuel. But when you're driving on the highway, rolling down the windows increases aerodynamic drag. That drag forces the engine to work harder, sometimes using even more fuel than the AC would. So at higher speeds, using the air conditioner may actually be more efficient than driving with the windows down. It depends heavily on your driving conditions and the vehicle's aerodynamics. For best fuel economy, consider using rolling down the windows at low speeds and use the AC at higher speeds. Myth number 5, filling up in the morning saves fuel. This myth is based on the idea that fuel is denser when it is cold. So filling up in the morning gives you more gas for the same price. Sound logical, right? Wrong. Here's the truth. Gas stations store their fuel underground, where temperatures remain stable throughout the day, usually around 55 degrees Fahrenheit, no matter how hot or cold it is outside. That means whether you're fueling up at morning or afternoon, you are getting the same volume and energy content. The difference in fuel density is so small that it wouldn't even buy you a single extra mile per tank. So don't set your alarm to beat the sun. You're not outsmarting the gas station. You're just making your morning more complicated. Myth number 6, manual MPG calculations are more accurate than the car's display. Some old-school drivers believe that the only way to get a truly accurate measure of fuel economy is by doing the math themselves, dividing miles driven by gallons used after each fill-up. Manual method is not always more accurate than your vehicle's onboard computer. Modern vehicles are smarter than you think. They don't just guess your MPG, they use real-time data from fuel flow sensors, throttle position, engine load, and even elevation changes. Yes, manual math can give you a ballpark, but it's often off by a few tenths due to pump rounding, tire pressure differences, or even how level the car was when you filled it. Onboard displays are not perfect, but they've gotten very accurate in the last decade. The best move is cross-check once in a while, but don't dismiss your dash. It's got a better view under the hood than you do. Myth number 7, it's better to idle than restart your engine. You've probably been told that restarting your engine wastes more gas than just leaving it running. While that might have been true for old carbureted engines decades ago, but it is completely false for modern vehicles. Modern fuel-injected engines are incredibly efficient and use very little fuel to start. In fact, idling for just 10 seconds burns more gas than shutting down and starting again. That's why newer vehicles come with stop-start technology. It saves fuel and reduces emissions, especially in traffic or long waits. So if you're waiting outside the school pickup line or parked at a long train crossing, turning off your engine is the smarter choice. Idling might feel convenient, but it's an invisible fuel leak with every passing second. Myth number 8, manual transmissions are always more fuel efficient. Back in the day, this myth had some real truth behind it. Manuals were simpler, lighter, and let skilled drivers control every gear shift, squeezing every drop of fuel for better mileage. But technology has changed the game completely. Today's automatic transmissions are highly advanced, with continuously variable transmissions and dual clutch systems that shift faster and more precisely than most people can with a stick shift. In fact, many modern automatics actually outperform their manual versions in fuel economy, especially in city driving, where manual shifting is less efficient. That's because computers can optimize gear changes for efficiency and adapt to real-time driving conditions, something a human driver can't always do. Manuals still have their fans for control and driving enjoyment, but when it comes to fuel efficiency, they're no longer automatically the winner. Myth number 9, topping off the tank gives you more gas. Many drivers continue to squeeze the handle after the gas pump automatically shuts off, thinking they can fit in just a little more fuel. But topping off can actually cause more harm than good. Modern fuel systems have vapor recovery components designed to prevent gasoline vapors from escaping into the air. According to Consumer Report, overfilling can damage evaporative emission system, which may lead to costly repairs. Additionally, any extra fuel may spill out or end up in the vapor canister, not the tank. To protect your car and the environment, stop pumping when the nozzle clicks off. Your engine, wallet, and the environment will thank you. Myth number 10, dirty air filters kill gas mileage. This myth has been around for ages, and it sounds logical, right? If your engine can't breathe, it can't burn fuel efficiently, so you burn more gas. That was absolutely true in older cars with carburetors. A clogged air filter would suffocate the engine and directly reduce airflow, making the air-fuel mixture too rich and burning more gas. But modern engines don't work that way anymore. Modern vehicles use electronic fuel injection systems and mass airflow sensors that constantly adjust how much fuel is delivered based on how much air the engine is getting. If your air filter is dirty, the car's computer compensates fuel automatically. In fact, studies by the U.S. Department of Energy have shown that a dirty air filter has little to no effect on MPG in modern fuel-injected cars. That's all for this video. We debunked the most common fuel myths with facts, not folklore. So next time someone drops one of these fuel myths at the pump, you'll have the knowledge to steer the conversation straight. It's time to drive smarter, save fuel, and shut down the nonsense one myth at a time. See you in the next video.